I'd love to hear what each of you think or want the future to look like for First Nations musos and for blackfellow composers. What do you wish their future to be?
So what we've got is for these, talking about different types of music and that, and where we're at and that, for this kind of for blackfellas to actually have, and it always for me is equity. We need to have a fully funded First Nations music school with all genres of music representing, including classical art, music, jazz, a full orchestra, an opera arm and jazz wing, properly supported and career paths in place, especially for our youth and hip-hop. The youth seem to be, and, I'm showing my age, but the youth seem to be, hip-hop. That's how they're telling their stories, and online platforms. And when I say, to actually, you've got all these not little, but, state as opposed to federal, and you actually need some leadership and national, fully funded, supported, then state level supported, and actually have something in there. So when they have international artists come here, we have a little black orchestra who can back them. When we have a jazz musician, you've seen people like, what's his name?
Herbie.
Barton.
Willie Barton.
He's doing the jazz stuff on the Dig with, at the International Music, what do you call them? Jazz Festival, Marlene. And so all these genres, and especially youth, hip-hop, and actually have access to, so they have a little room so they can go and, what do you call them? That's how we all learn, we had a little room in a place where you could all go and jam together. And apart from, being COVID, but that's what I'm saying, online platforms. So all those different, areas we're talking about, and then, the actual, as for our given communities, in the large, we actually have it federally funded, then state funded, and fully supported. If you can have conservatoriums that are, conservatoriums attached to a Sydney university, then you can actually have an independent, and that's our thing, independent, and I don't know, I'm not up in that, but yeah, actually having a space and a place, and I think it's Moogahl, first people's first. I just love that. It's easy, and I remember it. First people's first, but in that kind of thing, and then, what I'd love to see exactly is, this is me kind of going on, but a first or second violin in the Sydney Symphony Orchestra, an Aboriginal jazz, purely jazz, jazz takes many different forms, open the International Jazz Festival. It's there, it's for us, and so that type of thing, everything from country music through to jazz and everything in between.
Then there's behind. Tell us what it was called again.
Freedom. Freedom, access, equity, that stuff we all understand. But it's just like you can go freedom and you can have it in all different languages. I don't know. Look, I'm just shooting. It's just an idea, and I'm sure we've all had similar ideas, but in this day and age, it is 2021. I don't know. I'm just shooting ideas, but I really think it's time, especially when you see we've all seen the real talent in the community. Man, just if you could harness some of that bloody real talent in the youth, and then 10 years time we might have. You don't know. It's just
maybe the committee's had their first meeting right now. I'll put my hand up, and I'm sure Moogahlin would be there with wonderful support and guidance. And, Chasm and Eora, there are jigsaw pieces already happening, and our beautiful, wonderful leaders and elders like you four. And Auntie Marlene, you're talking about investing in our young people.
Yeah.